Hi y'all, this is Dan from Lost in Infinity, and this is a little bit early for me to be posting a video, but I had to do this one as a specialty. BoneDaddyToo and Mike and Tam tagged me in the 15 fall questions thing, so here we go.
The fall 15 questions thing. I
Yeah,
like that. Anyway, go for number one.
All right, number one. What is your favorite Halloween movie? Well, this one was a hard one, and I really couldn't choose. But as most of you all have realized, I'm a car guy. So, one of my choices was Stephen King's Christine. Me and my brother used to watch that one all the time. And the other one was also a Stephen King movie, and that was Maximum Overdrive. And something quite a few, or I would say no one knows, I actually did drive a tractor trailer for 5.5 years, so that one kind of really got me. Okay. The next one, apple or pumpkin. That one was also a hard one. And for me, it really depends on the time of the year. Springtime, I generally lead towards apple pie a la mode. Now you're talking. But during the fall, I prefer pumpkin. Number 3, Halloween party or haunted house. Well, since I've never been to either one, I really couldn't tell you, but if I had my preference, it'd probably be a Halloween party. Let's see, store-bought pumpkin or pumpkin patch? I would have to say store-bought. I've never actually, even though we live in a farming area, I've never been to an actual pumpkin patch to pick a pumpkin. So, some people enjoy it. I've never done it to know. Number 5, favorite fall scent. And Tracy kind of beat me to the punch on this one. It is apples and cinnamon. Y'all, in the fall, to me, that is the best smell in the world. There's just that scent of apple with that spice of cinnamon, just nothing like it. All right, let's see.
Where are you at?
Number 6, favorite fall drink. Now here's one I haven't heard anyone say, and really I can drink this any time of the year. Especially when I was a kid, my mom used to make it homemade. Hot chocolate. When it starts getting cooler, there's nothing like a nice, nothing fancy, just plain hot chocolate with some marshmallows in the top of it to warm you up. Love my coffee, gotta have my coffee in the mornings. But when it's cold in the evenings, I actually prefer hot chocolate. Let's see. Do you favor Halloween or Thanksgiving? For me, it would have to be Thanksgiving. And the reason for that is everybody was home. You could always count on it. Sometimes my grandmother would be there, sometimes they wouldn't. For years, we had some very close friends, my parents and them, and their kids, their 2 boys. We all just pretty much grew up together, and we would have Thanksgiving. So that's one of the special memories for me. Most love pumpkin-based food.
Do you have one of those?
Honestly, I really don't have one. Because if it's pumpkin, it doesn't matter what it is. I'll eat
Pumpkin
it.
coffee.
How pumpkin-y are we talking?
Pumpkin coffee.
How pumpkin-y?
Coffee flavored with pumpkin.
Why, yeah, woman, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to help. Don't look at me, Cat.
It would also have to be the pumpkin spice cake.
Yeah,
I
that's
tried
good.
one time. Actually, I tried a couple of them. One of them actually had icing on the outside along with the cream in the middle, and the other one wasn't. And I liked one just as well as I did the other. So, let's see. Corn maze or haunted hayride? Now this one was fairly easy. Y'all have seen me the way I walk, and I can't run worth a dime. And when I get scared, it's fight or flight. And since I can't hardly run anymore, it's fighting time. And when I get scared, I'm ready to fight. Just ask Tracy about the incident at the Ripley's Museum in Gatlinburg.
Yes, sir. That's a story for another time.
So there's your answer on that one. I prefer to keep moving. That way I don't have to exert myself, if you will. Favorite candy to eat on Halloween? Now this one is another one I haven't heard anyone say. But some people called them sweet tarts, but they were actually Smarties on the outside of the little wrappers. Me and my brother used to fight over those things when we were kids. Are willing to trade some of the good candies to get the other person's Smarties. We loved those things. Favorite childhood fond memory? It wasn't so much as being a child as it would be being a teenager. Because as a kid, you couldn't sit still. We always wanted to be up doing something or whatever. But as I started growing up and took an interest in football, and there wasn't a vehicle outside to tinker on. It was usually me and Dad sitting in front of the TV watching a college football game on a Saturday afternoon or maybe even the evening. So we enjoyed it. We really got into the game, and we was yelling and screaming and the whole works. So that's probably it. Let's see. What is the next one? Favorite Thanksgiving food? Well, my sister makes some good dressing. And you've heard Tracy talk about how much she really likes it. Well, my mama also makes dressing. And don't take this the wrong way, sis, but I love Mom's dressing. There's just nothing like it.
It is good.
And that's the one I will go back for seconds. And when I digest, I may even go back for thirds, and have been known to eat it cold the next day. That's how much I like it. Sweater or scarf? I don't wear sweaters. I prefer a heavy or medium jacket. Scarf? Normally I don't unless Tracy makes me wear one. To me it chokes me. So I don't like to wear them. Wool socks or slippers? Neither. And the reason is, wool socks make my feet sweat. When my feet sweat,
They're not. And
They-
they're not. No,
this
it's
is
just
mine.
about-
This is mine.
No,
You did yours.
No.
it makes my feet sweat and they
Not
get cold.
supposed to.
And it's hard for them to, I have to take the socks off to get my feet to warm up. And I don't wear slippers because my feet stay cold. So, throw me a pair of tube socks on or I'll go bare feet.
Wool socks make your feet sweat.
Yes, they do.
They're supposed to absorb the moisture.
Well, they don't on
Well,
me.
I think you just have incredible feet. So.
I do have incredible feet.
Yeah,
Thank you.
go.
Favorite fall tradition? I also went along with Tracy on this one. When I was a kid and the leaves started turning, we knew it was time to load up in Dad's truck and head to the Smokies, to Cades Cove to watch the leaves. And we didn't always go to Cades Cove, but we would go through, well, what is that, 441 that runs right through there? I do remember one time as a child being at the one of the overlooks there, and there was a whole bunch of cars. I can't remember if it was a pull off or people had just pulled off, and you could actually hear a cougar or a mountain lion up on top of the hill above the road roaring. That was cool. You never saw it, but you could hear it. So that pretty much completes my my fall tag 15.
You massacred that. Fall.
Yeah, I don't care. I worked all day, y'all. Quit picking on me. Okay, I really do want to thank Mike and Tam at BoneDaddyToo. This has actually been fun. This is probably more smiling than I've done in a long time, so don't be surprised if my face cracks. But I'm going to tag a few people as well. The first one is TheMattMan Tennessee.
And then?
And the next one, oh, you had to know this was coming. Ignited Coyote. The next one is Bilge Rat. Then I want to see Backyard Custom Knives do it. And for my last one, Patches and Potholes. I'll be keeping up with y'all, and I hope you have as much fun doing this as what I have. And until next time, stay safe, and we'll see y'all.